There are, unfortunately, no shortage of lawsuits that need to be brought to better enforce environmental law. There's no shortage of need to represent the public interest in trying to strengthen environmental law and environmental policies.
PEAC fills a great niche by providing representation to people that wouldn't otherwise be able to afford representation in environmental issues.
We do a wide variety of cases involving pollution, water pollution, air pollution, protection of endangered species, and other natural resource and land management issues. So we try to get our students as involved as possible in all aspects of the cases. They work on very complex litigation, from a federal court of appeals to a city task force on toxic air quality, and kind of everything in between.
When I was working on the appeal in front of the Oregon Land Use Board of Appeals, I helped write the brief, and then I also got to argue in front of the board. I had 5 minutes to make the argument on behalf of the interveners, and so that was an outstanding experience that not a lot of students get.
And because you work closely with the PEAC attorneys, you're almost treated, you're treated as a junior attorney. It's not just like you're a law student who's just kind of doing some research and throwing it to them. You're drafting things, you're writing motions, you're working on expert reports and editing them, and then you just have the supervision by the PEAC attorney. So it's a great experience to kind of get the real live experience of what litigation is like.
We have been involved in litigation challenging the operation of the dams, the hydropower dams on the Columbia and Snake River, for many years, and our work with Earth Justice has resulted in additional measures to protect salmon at those dams. For example, spilling water over the dams that allow juvenile salmon to bypass the turbines and avoid death or injury that way.
Especially in the clean water context, there's been a lot of big cases in the ESA context. PEAC has represented people on protecting lots of endangered species. And in the Clean Air Act context, we're working very hard to increase PEAC's representation of local neighborhood groups doing work with urban air toxics, which is kind of an underserved aspect of the Clean Air Act and environmental law in general.
As much as it is a program, a pretty well-established clinic, it still has the feel of sort of like a grassroots organization of lawyers trying to make a difference.